and welcome to Tech Talk. Tech Talk, the show where I talk about tech. Today we are going to talk about what's our theme today? No more squares. That's right. This is going to be like so totally exciting. So usually I like to in my shows like steer clear of like the typical view that you see on Zoom that has like squares and junk, uh, like this. Ah, square, square, square. Look at all these squares. That's just not fun. That's not exciting, right? It's just like kind of boring. So what we're gonna do is show you today how to remove these squares if you're using Zoom. And you don't have to do any like fancy tech stuff or anything like that. I'm going to show you a super duper easy way in Zoom without any extra software to remove those squares. So I'm like totally excited to show you this stuff because uh, I I would do like very complicated stuff in order to make these squares disappear. Uh, but now, don't have to do that. So, without further ado, let's get started with the No More Squares episode. So, first things first, um, we are in Zoom here on the right side, and let's just make that full screen. Zoom. There you go. So right now, it looks like your Zoom normally looks with multiple boxes, one box for each person. You do have the ability to move those boxes around. Yay! I'm still in the box. Um, I'm like on 4 cameras right now. It's kind of fun. Yay! I'm taking over the world, man! I'm taking over the world! Or something. I don't know. Oh, by the way, you like my cool Green Lantern shirt? That's like totally cool. If there was a green screen behind me, I would be like a floating head. But there's no green screen behind me, so I'm not a floating head. I am a head with a body. Anyways, moving right along. By the way, anyone watching, feel free to comment. We'll plop your comments up on the screen as well. And you can watch this from Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We are streaming live too right now. And these will also be available after the show on those places as well. So, let's get going. So how do I turn this cool or this Zoom view into a cool view? Let's show you. So the first thing you need to do is make sure your Zoom is up to date. You may not know, but Zoom releases versions quite often. Once a month, maybe twice a month, they release new versions with like bug fixes and sometimes new features. In order to get those features, you need to click on your icon in the upper right hand. In this case, it's the improv place icon. And go down to check for updates. When you click check for updates, it's actually going to do a check. If there are updates that you need to have, you can go ahead and select those updates. I do this often, so it shows that I am up to date with this version. So once you've made sure that you're up to date, you will see something new come up. You'll see a new item in the upper left when you're looking at the views. That item is going to say immersive. So you have your speaker view, your gallery view, but now you have a new view called immersive. the immersive view. So we're just going to go ahead and click that. Let's just jump right in and be cool. So when you go to the immersive view, you have a bunch of different options where you don't have to be inside of squares anymore. One option is this view, which is more of stadium seating. And boom, boom, bam. Now I have everyone in my meeting in this view, which is more like stadium seating. By the way, I see that someone is watching here. Feel free to comment if you want. If you have a question, I will answer your question live. If I don't like your question, I will ignore it. Anyways, I won't ignore it. I will acknowledge the fact that you asked a question that I did not like. Okay, so getting back to this is like so cool that I can do this with just Zoom without anything else but Zoom. Let's say I wanted to do some other view. Again, that's under the view menu, immersive view. This is something that the host does. Everyone else sees this view as well. Let's say I wanted to pick another one. These are just all default inside of Zoom. Another view that looks very similar. So it's like, hey, we got this guy here, and then we have these guys back here. So there's like, hey, there's a guy who's like, let's say he's the teacher. So since he's a teacher, let's make this guy bigger. In order to do that, I actually have to go back and say I want to arrange these things manually. So right now there are two options: place automatically, which is what is set up now, and you can place the participants manually. So these are all the germains, the three germains, the council of germains. So let's go back now and move this guy. So I can say, okay, I want this guy up here now, or I want this guy over here. And I should be able to resize. For some reason, I'm not able to resize, but I'm going to show you a way to resize in another view, in a custom view, in a moment. But I have the ability to place this guy wherever I want to. So it's like, hey, you here, or here, you sit in the back of the room in the corner. And you, I want you to go up here. Again, this is just Zoom, out of the box. No, nothing special, no tricks. Anybody can do this as long as you have Zoom. So now I'm gonna show something that's even cooler. You have the option to use, I have the option of using my video as the background. So this is like gonna be very meta. So now I have me with my video, which is whatever my video is. I happen to have a virtual background turned on. No, I don't live here. I wish I did. Sorry. And behind that, you see the other me's. I can move these me's around. Say, hey, this guy is like hanging out over here, and this guy is hanging out over here. So that's another thing you can do. But it gets even cooler. So what if you say, you know what, these kind of backgrounds are not. Oh, before I go there, I want to show something. So I did a show called Picture This, which actually had backgrounds very similar to this, people in a photo gallery. So it took a lot of time to build those sets. This is just in Zoom, out of the box. Okay, I digress. Now, back to our regular scheduled program. So let's say you want to add your own. It's like, yeah, I don't want to use these. These are kind of lame. I have my own idea of what's cool. Let's do that. For instance, let's say I want to put these people in the world of Mario Brothers. Now we're in the world of Mario Brothers. Oh my gosh. So this guy, is going to be coming out of a pipe. Resize, put that guy there. Now he's coming out of a pipe all the time. This guy is going to be, coming out of this box up here. And this guy, this version of me, wants to just kind of chill by the bush. I'm just chilling by the bush. Okay, everybody, the meeting of Mario Germains is in order. Are you ready? Cool, right? So you can, again, zoom out of the box. Very cool stuff. Super duper exciting. I'm excited. I hope you're excited about this too. Let's just show you another example. So let's say I wanted to put these three Germains who were in a meeting someplace else. Let's add another background like Paris, because who doesn't want to be in Paris? So now we have all of these Germains in the same place. How cool is that? We're all in the same place. Usually, if you're doing this in Zoom, you don't see, it doesn't look like everybody's in the same place. But here, now, everybody is in the same place. And if you're doing a production, you're all on the same stage. That is so cool. You're not in a square, you're on the same stage. You can move people around if you want to. It's just super cool. Hey, this guy is really, really buddy with this guy. So he's going to be, really close to this guy. So yeah, there you go. That is the episode. Totally. I hope you have enjoyed our episode of No More Squares Tech Talk. And I really hope that this makes all of you who are doing productions, improv productions, whatever, using Zoom, I hope that this elevates your productions and makes them a lot more exciting and fun. And until next time, thank you all